Hey, it's your host Dan once again. Today's project, we're going to be fixing an airbag on a 2005 Buick LeSabre. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition on. You can see the airbag light up there at the top where it's flashing. It's doing a test right now to see the sensor, and it's going to come on and stay on solid. Boop, right there. It's not seeing the sensor up front. How do I know this? This car just recently went to the dealer for an emissions repair, since I don't have a tech tool or a fog machine if it comes to that. And while they scanned it, they said the airbag sensor up front was bad as well. We asked how much it would be to repair that. They said $450. We naturally declined and, said basically we'll fix it ourselves. So that's the project for today. I'm going to go up front of the hood and show you where the sensor's at. Alright, let's take a look under the hood here. The sensor is right there, right on that core support with the harness plugging into it. It almost appears as though there's a screw on top, but this has to be extracted from underneath because that's where the bolt head is. So to get to that, all you have to do is take off the underneath panel that goes underneath the car with a panel popper, and it's just got those little pop snap-in dealies. Probably about 16 of them or so. The dealer told my other half that they would have had to remove the whole entire bumper to do this job. That took about 5 minutes. Okay, before I go ahead and just willy-nilly replace that sensor, even though the dealer said it's bad, which I kind of don't really trust the dealer, but I'm gonna double check it. I've got my meter, I'm back probing down there into the two leads. Got my meter up here, it's set on DC. Key was just flipped on. You can see we're right up there, battery voltage, a little low. The headlights are on, blower's going. But that's what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to see battery voltage pretty much. And you can see it dropping out there for a second because it's trying to test it again. So that confirms it. The wiring is good up to the sensor, and the issue is with just the sensor. So I'm confident that a new sensor is going to fix this problem. Okay, so here's the sensor I removed. It's just that one bolt that holds it in. It's a T30 Torx. It's also reverse thread. So it's not lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. It's the opposite of that. And to get it loose, I just used a T30 screwdriver because I don't have a bit that size for a socket, and I just clamped on some vice grips to it to break it free. But now that I got this out, I'm going to go to the parts store, I'm going to get a new one, and I'm going to swap it in. Alright, our new part's in. This took a couple days to order. Here you can see the part number of this part here. This is a Dorman part. We paid about $160 for this. On GM Parts Direct, you can actually get this exact AC Delco sensor. Normally $199, but on sale for $130. But this only has 1 year warranty with Delco, and this is lifetime. So do I want to buy another one of these in the future? No, not ever. It's not like we're selling that car. We're keeping it, for quite a while. So we want something that's going to last, and if the part's going to break, I sure don't want to have to pay for it again. So let's just take a look. Connector looks the same. Yeah, it's just spot on. It's pretty much the same thing. So here's another tip. This screw has to go up through a hole in the cross member, kind of blind, and I don't want it just falling off the tip of the screwdriver. So I'm just going to take some tape and I'm going to wrap it around that bolt head just so this stays fastened, and then once it tightens down, it'll release from the screwdriver. This way I don't have to fish it out of there with a magnet. This will make it nice and easy. Look, that bolt's not going anywhere. Look at that. Alright, let's go put the sensor in. Alright, starting to thread. Lefty tighty, righty loosey. Okay, that's nice and mounted. Let's plug her back in. Easy peasy, mama. Easy peasy. One bolt, one plug. Put the safety back in. Alright, big test here. We're flipping the key on. Before I button up that panel on the bottom, we'll see what it does. And the light is out. Looks like we fixed the airbag. Alright, let's just go button it up in the front and put the panel back on, and we're done. Now that the front's all buttoned up, we'll just do one more test just for good measure. I like to double check things. And I mentioned earlier the dealer wanted $450. It was actually $430 on their invoice. Not that that leaves you any less pink around the hole, but this got done for $160. About 1 hour of my time. Airbags are fully working now, 100% like they should. So if I can do it, you can do it. Hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.